We welcome you back to Minor League Baseball, the show. It is our third game of this four-game set between the visiting Northwest Arkansas Naturals and your Midland Rockhounds. Tomorrow we conclude the four-game series against Northwest Arkansas. After that, the visiting Tulsa Drillers will come in for a three-game set. Rockhounds will hit the road. They'll head to the Northwest Arkansas Metroplex to take on the Naturals in Northwest Arkansas. Then after that, the Midland Rockhounds will hit the road. They'll head to Tulsa for a three-game set before we take on our six-game homestand between the visiting Springfield Cardinals and the visiting Arkansas Travelers. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. Also follow the Rockhounds during the October series with the First Pitch app. You can download that on any smartphone. Tonight we're going to do a lot things differently as we go through the October series. October is 7 o'clock at clear skies. And here's the starting lineups for both ball clubs tonight with the Midland Rockhounds and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Midland Rockhounds. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Number 35, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a four-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have four pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now in the box, Luis Samuels. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reese is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Ready now, Vincent Pollock. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Elvis Gonzalez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you can do anything about it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Rich Carrara, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
In now, Ryan Murillo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Ryan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tries to dump this one out to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring in the north.
Now at the plate, Richard Schmidt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Soft liner towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Gaylord Fink.
Standing in now, Gaylord Fink, as he grounds one briskly to short. The second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Batting fourth, catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Chauncey Clevenger, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Striding forward now is the DH, Richie Denson. He's set. Here it comes. Sharp ground ball to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Fielder, Kurt McKee.
Stepping in now, Kurt McKee. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning, and your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 4 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Rockhounds lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Brett Ornelas, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Brett Ornelas.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Reese is right there, 1 down.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down, but that's ridiculous right there. Pitch right down the middle. He's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Into the box, Cliff Whiters. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, Dan, batter drives in 2 right there to give his team the lead. This looks like it's going to be a little bit back and forth. As a pitcher, how do you stop the bleeding?
The one thing you have to do is just concentrate all you can to try to get that first hitter out of each inning. This has the makings like this is going to be one of those seesaw affairs.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Uwasi, base runner at first with 1 out. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Hard liner to center field. Reese is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Russell Farrell.
Striding into the box, Russell Farrell comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Naturals lead it 2-1. Digging in, Damian Hannon. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Damian Cannon.
Now here's the pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Touche, sir.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Miguel.
Digging in now, Miguel Ibanez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball right side. Pollock ranges to his left. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Brian.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Murillo. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Whiters is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. So stepping in, Luis Samuels. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
So coming to the plate, Vincent Pollock. 0 for 1 here in the early going. To short. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping up now, Elvis Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Reese is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Now at the plate, Richard Schmidt. He singled his last time up.
First baseman,
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Chauncey Clevenger. First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 2-1. Stepping in, Brett Ornelas.
leading off with a natural.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He takes a high fastball for a strike. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
In now, Dustin May popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Cliff Whiters. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Richie Denson, and they'll need him to get something going here. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's going to get the second now with nobody out. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Batty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Standing in now, Kurt McKee. Line towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, center fielder, William.
At the plate, William Reese, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. Sliced hard on the ground. And a base hit. So a very good at-bat there as the run is in to make it a 2-2 ball game.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So one run here on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 2-2. So digging in now, James Uwasi coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. Popped him up. Clevenger moving to his left, 1 down.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now to the plate, Rick James. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
A high fastball is in there. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
The next 0-2. Swing and a line drive, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Striding in, Miguel Ibanez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Miguel Ibanez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Brian Murillo. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? And this is taken for the out.
First baseman number 23, Richard Schmidt.
Striding in once again, Richard Schmidt. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. So striding in, Luis Samuels. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In there, no balls and a strike. High in the air out to center field. Reese is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in, Vincent Pollock. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Heater gets turned around.
Stepping in now, Elvis Gonzalez. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and there's his first base hit in this one, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And it's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Into the box now, Dustin May takes this the other way to right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Into the box, Cliff Whiters. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
In now, James Uwasi. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit to first. Schmidt right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Rick James.
Ready for another chance? Rick James. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1's the count.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Naturals lead it 7-2. Ready for another shot now. Gaylord Fink 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Chauncey Clevenger. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The batter, left fielder, Kurt McKee.
Digging in, Kurt McKee, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Stepping in now, William Reese. He swings and lines it to left. And this ought to plate a couple as this falls down for extra bases. Throw to second, but he's in there as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Trevor Oakes, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Into the box now, Damian Cannon, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he is in there.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
In now, Miguel Ibanez hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Back here on MLB Network. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Now batting, Russell Farrell. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Hit on the ground out to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone late.
Luis Samuels is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. One and 2, here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Vincent Pollock. Swinging a soft liner in there, a base hit.
That's why there's no justice in this game. Pitcher executes a perfect fastball inside, jams him, beats him, steals his wallet, and he's still able to get a knock.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Yanked foul off to the right. Farrell on second. Pollock at first. 1 gone. And there's a base hit on the line. Farrell blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He scores as they push their lead to 3 now.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And there's a base hit on the line. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
Count remains at 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a liner. Foul. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 10-5. Leading off the inning, Brian Murillo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And there's 1 down now.
First baseman number 23.
At the plate, Richard Schmidt. First offering on its way. Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. And quickly there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 30, Gaylord Fink.
Stepping into the box, Gaylord Fink. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Farrell takes it in. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, James Uwasi. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a line drive. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Now batting.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Uwasi leads off second with nobody out. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first two pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Here comes another 0-2 and another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Here it comes, 0-2. Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Luis Samuels, runner in scoring position with two gone. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Hit to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Standing in now, Vincent Pollock, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And he fouls this one off. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Now at the plate, Elvis Gonzalez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Reese under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Naturals lead it 11-5. Leading off the inning, Chauncey Clevenger, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Chauncey Clevenger.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into center field, line drive base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the first base line.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Stepping in now, Kurt McKee, and he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
First offering on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Whiters sprinting after it. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Shortstop, Name Cannon.
Into the box now, Damian Cannon. He swings and rounds it to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We've played 8 full. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 11-6. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brett Ornelas. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Brett Ornelas.
This is line to left. McKee is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Dustin May, as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Stepping into the box, Cliff Whiters. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game, and they start him out away with a cold strike. 2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Fink is there, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. The Naturals lead it 11-6. Stepping in, Miguel Ibanez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gonzalez is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 24.
Ready once again, Brian Murillo. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, first baseman.
Standing in, Richard Schmidt, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Yeah, this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
11-6 the final score in this ball game. The Northwest Arkansas Naturals rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Rich Carrara earns the victory on the mound. Number 35 takes the loss after an effort he'd like to forget for the rest of his life. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
And so the Northwest Arkansas Naturals take game 3 of this 4-game set. Naturals 2 wins, Midland 1 win, 2 losses, as they are defeated 2 games out of the 4-game set. Well, tomorrow afternoon we conclude the final game with Northwest Arkansas Naturals, and after that we'll be greeted by the visiting Tulsa Drillers for a 3-game homestand. We will go back to Northwest Arkansas for a 4-game set. And then after that, we'll head to Tulsa for a 3-game set. Well, this will just about do it for tonight. But before we go, let's go over runs, hits, and errors in this October series. The Northwest Arkansas Naturals take the win, 11-6 over the Midland Rockhounds. So, 11 runs on 14 hits, no errors. For Midland, 6 runs on 15 hits and 1 error. Tomorrow we conclude this 4-game series with Northwest Arkansas and the Midland Rockhounds. So, we'll see you guys again tomorrow.